Oh my, it looks like my little escapades did manage to capture mankind's attention after all. I thought that no one would care for those bothersome rats. How sweet of you to hunt me down on their behalf, vampire hunter. Look at you, trying to remain composed. I can hear your delicate heart beating within your chest. Thump, thump, thump. It would be so easy to pluck it out of your chest with one quick swipe. Calm yourself. There's no need for me to resort to such methods just yet. After all, where is the excitement in that without a proper conversation? Hello, Hunter. Welcome to my manor. You know it's rather rude to drop by unannounced. I would add that you haven't even brought me a gift, but I can assume that steak has my name on it. And if that's the case, then by all means you can keep it. Yes, I already know you found the 2 dead bodies of those men. Hunt them? In the decades I have resided here, I have never hunted anyone. To accuse me of such a thing is hurtful, Hunter. Those 2 thieves thought they could trespass in my manor and simply get rich off of a lady's things. I suppose they never accounted for the fact that I am far from a typical lady. As for why they're drained of their blood, I believe in not wasting what is already dead. Let's be honest, they served more purpose in death than in life. You remain silent. It seems not even you can defend them from that accusation. Seems these 2 men were just as lecherous on the village as they were here. Shouldn't I be thanked for my services? After all, I solved that little problem for you. I would be careful where you wave that crossbow of yours, Hunter. I wouldn't have confronted you out in the open if I wasn't confident that I could kill you faster than you can press the trigger on that weapon of yours. Currently, I'm playing nice. You wouldn't want to anger me prematurely, would you? I get rather violent when little pests roam into my lair without permission, and then have the audacity to threaten my life. Good little Hunter. At least you can listen to some reason. So many of your kind just want to rush into the fighting. No discussion, no banter. It's very anticlimactic. At least the first of your kind held some sort of air about them. Interesting in their own right. Nowadays, it's all rather repetitive. Don't look so shocked. You're a vampire hunter. Out of all the humans, you should know best that we wield powers such as these. Or are you not as well educated as you portray yourself to be? You really shouldn't challenge a monster without educating yourself on their abilities, especially when it comes to vampires. Well, of course, not all vampires can tap into pyrokinesis, but the turning of time allows us to grow in power, discover new techniques, and master them. Though my recent indulgence in human blood has given me further strength, I must say, I haven't felt such power in nearly a millennia. How reminiscent. It's rather cold outside, is it not? Care to take a seat by the fire? Fine then. Rebuke my hospitality. I'll sit down alone then, while you stand there glaring daggers into the back of my head. You do know you barged into my manor without invitation with the full intention to kill me, lacking a proper reason to do so. If anyone should be peeved at the moment, it should be me. Of course I think you wanting to kill me is unreasonable. I've been living in this manor for the past couple of centuries now, with relatively little intrusion by you little vampire hunters. But then a lady simply protects her home from intruders, and suddenly she's the biggest target in the nation. Oh, please, stop playing the hero. You're not here to save the nearby village from me. I've lived here lifetimes. It's not as if this town is riddled with corpses with their blood drained. I would never claim to be a kind or caring woman, but I certainly do not use the townspeople as my personal feeding grounds. You're here to make yourself look good, kill another vampire and add their death to your legacy, so you and your little vampire hunting club can brag about how many of my kind you've killed throughout your years. Pathetic, really. Don't stomp over here and get all heated. I'm sorry I'm not impressed with your kill count, darling. Though can you blame me? You kill monsters. Like me. Seemingly just for existing. I didn't realize my mere existence is enough to inflict evil upon the world. What is that, little hunter? That's not what the guild told you? Well, I wouldn't know anything about that, but I'm sure they spun a wonderful tale. Something like, in the little town of Dewhurst is a manor on a hill. Within is a seductive vampire lady that's resided there for centuries. Once night falls, she descends to the town below and sneaks into her victim's room, sinking her fangs into them and drying them of their precious blood. Once the sun rises, people look around in dread, praying to God that their loved ones were spared by the vampire's thirst. Often there's screams of grief as a wife awakens to find her husband's body pale and unmoving. But what is she to do? A young woman can do nothing against a vampire of such power. Then this is the part where you come in. You waltz into the town and kick in my manor doors like the strong hunter you are. With both your weapons and intense training, you slay me. Upon returning to the village, they would cheer and call you a hero. Your friends and your foolish little guild would clap you on the back and celebrate with you at the pub. Is that what you thought? I can hear you muttering, little hunter. Is it really that unbelievable that people would consent to a vampire? That they would allow me to drink from them? Humans are into all kinds of things. There's no need to kink shame them, darling. Drinking from dead bodies is rather brutish, in my opinion. I prefer keeping my little pets alive. I can soothe my thirst, and they can live out their fantasies of laying with a vampire. Everyone wins in the end. Your cheeks are flushed, little hunter. How cute. Were you imagining something lewd? No need to answer. Your face says it all. Plus, I peeked into your thoughts a bit. It's very interesting in there. Oh, come now. I've been alive so long, nothing like that would faze me. Though that one remaining thought of shooting me from where you're standing was rather detailed. Nice touch to account for the fact that I would move too fast for it to actually hit me. Yes, now you're yelling at me to get out of your head. Everyone hates having their thoughts invaded. So what will you do with me now, Hunter? Oh, I see we pulled out that crossbow of yours again. I suppose I could never really expect to change your mind with words alone, but it was worth a try. Oh, your little friends are coming too. I can hear their footsteps growing closer. I'm afraid I will not be fighting you this evening, Hunter. I have something more important to attend to. However, I'm sure I will be seeing you again. What do I mean? Well, I'm sure you'll be tracking down my movements. Out of all of your kind's misgivings, there's a quality you surely have, and that's determination. So I'm sure I'll be hearing your pesky little footsteps after me in no time. I suppose the last century has become rather dull. I invite the entertainment. Now, if you will excuse me, it's about time I make my leave. Oh, come now, Hunter. Are you seriously going to try and keep me here? The longer I remain on this earth, the more I think humans embody the quality of stubbornness more than determination. Fine. We'll do this your way. Uh-oh. Look at your grip getting lax on the trigger. Be careful, Hunter. You might drop it. What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm taking over your mind, little Hunter. Willing it to lower your weapon and remain in place. Don't worry. I won't make a meal out of you. I just need you still long enough to make my escape. Goodbye for now, Hunter. I will see you again once you track me down. Try to keep your wits about you in the meantime. It would be a shame if another creature struck you down before we met again. A real